Our top story, India will get direct access to 2611 conspirator David Headley soon. That's what America's Attorney General Eric Holder has told India's Solicitor General Gopal Subramaniam at a meeting they had in Washington just a few hours ago. Now, Subramaniam's visit to Washington was primarily to understand the US legal system within which India could get access to Headley. And speaking exclusively to NDTV, Subramaniam says the US Attorney General was able to see India's point of view very clearly.
The trip has been very successful, very fruitful. I had the great opportunity of meeting Eric Holder, the Attorney General, along with the Indian Ambassador Meera Shankar, and we have had an extremely valuable and fruitful round of discussions how to take matters forward.
Mr. Subramaniam, you know the Indian legal system like the back of your hand, but you're here to basically get a crash course in the American legal system to find out how India can get access to Headley through legal means. So, under these circumstances, he's entered a plea bargain with the US. What are India's options?
Well, we have discussed it with the American counterparts, and we are all going to function within the paradigm of the law. And I think we respect each other's legal systems, and I think in the matter of shared cooperation, obviously, we're going to respect the mutual legal systems. But apart from that, the most important point is there is a great amount of clarity, goodwill, and mutual respect, and the way forward will shortly be in place.
So, can we at least read into the fact that you met Eric Holder? Does that mean America is taking India's sensitivities and worries seriously?
I have absolutely no doubt that the United States government is extremely conscious, and it is viewing us as a partner in this common effort to deal with difficult terrorist attacks, and we view this as a shared effort. And we are very happy, we're very grateful to Eric Holder that he was able to see our point of view very clearly, and I think it's a very good, positive sign which has emerged.
So lastly, the US Ambassador Romer, he gave India his assurance that at the highest levels, access to David Headley will be followed up on the US side. Is that also the understanding you've gotten from your trip here?
Let me say one thing, that nobody has attempted to renege from his word. On the contrary, we are delighted that all concerns have been mutually discussed, mutually clarified, and the entire purpose of the visit has been achieved, and we have a way forward, and we certainly plan to respect, shall we say, the legal processes, and we are going to work very closely. I do hope that this signals the beginning of an era of continued cooperation, where information will have to be shared, where inputs will have to be shared between different countries which have common threats, which have common avenues of danger against national security. The entire exercise, the attitude, the positivism with which we have had our discussions leads me to believe that everyone is going to do his best to make sure the truth is unraveled and that investigations will reach a fairly logical, coherent, and a successful end. We hope so.
So what happens next? When do Indian authorities actually get to meet David Coleman Headley, sit across the table from him, ask their questions?
Well, I've answered enough of your questions. Leave some unanswered.
Tuba.com